Although William is an extreme case, he's just one of a third of OCD sufferers who hoard. It means there are tens of millions of hoarders worldwide, and they come from all walks of life. Staffordshire, in the heart of the English countryside. In one of its best-kept villages lives 65-year-old Roy, a retired accountant. He's married to 60-year-old Karen, a retired music teacher. They met at a recorder group and have been married for 31 years. But early on in their relationship, Karen noticed something different about Roy.
It was 1982 when I actually wrote to my GP because I was concerned about things accumulating.
Karen soon discovered that Roy was a hoarder. 21 years ago, along with their 3 children, they moved into their 9-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. And Roy started to fill it up.
There is a room behind there that we can't even reach the door of at the moment because there are wardrobes in the way.
Hoarders all collect different things, and Roy is unable to throw out even the simplest household item. He's also inherited the contents of 3 relatives' houses, and from broken toasters to incontinence pads, suitcases to mustard pots, he's intent on keeping the lot.
Papers, boxes, magazines, old clothes. Roy hasn't thrown away any clothes all our married life, I don't think.
It's the brown khaki pair, which are perfect apart from one tear. But that is the only problem with that particular pair of very good trousers. And clothes is to be worn and repaired when they need repairing.
Until they're worn out. When did you last discard some
to the
clothes?
rag and bone man.
We don't have rag and bone men these days.
Roy has filled up 11 rooms, and he's even gone as far as swamping his side of the couple's bedroom.
How do you feel about that?
Awful. Hate it. What can I do about it? There's nothing of mine there.
As a war baby, I was clearly taught that everything had a value. You know, even the potato peelings had to go in the pig food bin in those days, coupled with the fact that my father was unemployed, so money was never plentiful. So I was brought up to value everything.
Most hoarders are only identified after the age of 50, when they're at their most extreme. Roy was officially diagnosed 5 years ago, and it's something he finds hard to accept.
I felt it was almost a slander, an insult. I dispute that I do hoard. I don't go out of my way to collect anything like the proverbial bag lady, but yes, I am certainly slow at sorting and discarding.
Roy's refusal to admit that he hoards is a constant source of tension in his marriage.
It just makes me very sad, because this room is decorated and it could be a nice little room.
It is a nice little room.
It isn't a nice little room as it is, Roy. It's horrid. It's the same old story, isn't it, really?
The rest of the family has suffered too. As the eldest child, the couple's daughter Rachel has had to bear the brunt.
I would describe a lot of it as junk. Very rarely had friends come to my house, and Mum was always quite upset about people coming to the house.
Roy's hoarding is now the worst it's ever been. But he's about to be forced to change the habits of a lifetime.
I think there needs to be a concerted effort to try and remove things from the house.
Roy's family are taking action and have summoned him to a meeting to issue an ultimatum.
I've been very patient over
I
the
know
years.
you have. I realise that now.
There are times when my patience wears a bit thin, really.
Staffordshire, England, and her family is in crisis. Karen's husband Roy is a hoarder in denial, who refuses to let her clear their 9-bedroom house. It's filled to the brim with his possessions.
I still think it's a huge undertaking in timescale.
But I just need the encouragement and not the grumble.
An expression comes to mind. Oh, change the record.
Karen has reached breaking point and has called in her local vicar for help.
Inevitably, this situation will have affected their marriage because if you're aware of someone who does extreme hoarding, you live in a place which is just such a mess. I would suspect that Roy will always have the hoarding tendency within him.
John has experience of staging meetings known as interventions, more commonly used for alcoholics and drug addicts. Today, he's taken the bold move of holding one for hoarding. The couple's therapist, Trevor, will also be present. He specialises in anxiety disorders and has been following Roy and Karen for the past 3 years.
Part of the condition is not only that a person can't separate themselves from the hoarded possessions, but that everything they do, they have to do perfectly. And not only perfectly, but exceptionally slowly.
Their goal is for Roy to accept help in clearing the house. To try and shock him into action, the couple's daughter Rachel has also agreed to attend. They're holding the intervention in Karen's haven, the only clear room in the house.
I feel helpless because Roy doesn't let me either help him or do the clearing myself.
Do you not let her help?
No, I wasn't aware of that.
You weren't aware?
That's
Really
lack of
important
trust.
or not?
You just don't trust me, Roy. After all these years of our marriage, you still don't trust me.
What Karen, I think, was saying was that the end point will be longer than your life expectancy.
Yes.
That's her opinion, yes.
That's my opinion as well.
Fine, that's your opinion too.
And mine.
How do you feel about the offer of assistance?
I hadn't got myself mentally adjusted to receive help.
Do you feel mentally adjusted now? Is it a possibility?
I don't think it is yet.
There does come to a point where you have to say, I can't do it anymore, please will someone help me?
I've got to discipline myself to avoid it getting any worse.
No, you've got to discipline yourself to accept the help.
Yes.
Roy has a decision to make. Accept his family's help, or force them to suffer for the rest of their lives. It's a week after Roy's intervention.
Yeah, well, we've got to, Dad.
No.
Faced with an ultimatum from his family, he's reluctantly agreed to let his daughter Rachel help him clear his hoard. Fearing the worst, Karen's decided to stay out of it and left the house for the day.
I think he thinks that Rachel's come today to help him, and I think Rachel has other ideas, and I think there could be a bit of conflict this afternoon, really.
Rachel has chosen to empty one of the least cluttered rooms in the house, her old bedroom. 8 years ago, Roy filled it with his dead aunt's things. And even though many of them are worthless, he refuses to bin them. But he has agreed to sort them to sell.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that in the next 24 hours, there is virtually nothing left that is going to stay. Throw.
What are they?
They are packaging from Christmas puddings and syrup sponges and the like.
That's what I rather
Throw them in the bin.
That's the trouble with
Yeah,
this.
but Dad, you're wasting time.
I'm not wasting time, but
Fine,
not
I will
anywhere
take
near.
them into the recycling.
Well, why? Just leave them there. No, not where I'm clearing.
That can be thrown, surely.
Rachel, please,
Yeah, Dad,
one
we
job
need-
at a
yeah. Stamps. By the trillion.
Put them on the floor. Oh, don't mix. Don't, be careful. Damage the paintings here.
It's going to be a long day.
You'd be
They're not going
You
to sell
would
mouldy
be
things.
surprised.
These are mouldy. Nobody
You'd
is
be
going to sell
surprised.
something that is an environmental health hazard. He just gets very defensive, I suppose. He really has got the most compartmentalised brain, and if you try and change his train of thought,
He just can't cope with it at all.
After 8 hours of work, Roy's only made a dent in the room. So will he stick to the task and accept Rachel's help? Or, unable to conquer his demons, will he put his family's happiness on the line once again? In Staffordshire, England, 2 weeks after the intervention, the pennies finally dropped for Roy. After much thought, he's recognised the impact of his hoarding on others.
Having had my eyes opened, as it were, where I hadn't previously realised just how antisocial, perhaps, what had seemed quite normal to me had become.
Was it very hard?
Yes, because it was changing a habit of a lifetime, you might say.
Because of this breakthrough, Roy has taken the big step of allowing his daughter to clear her room. But with another 10 to empty, has his epiphany come too late for his wife, Karen?
This is what I'm talking about. What's all this on the floor? And this?
That's what I'm working through, isn't it?
Is it?
Yes.
I think bits of paper like this you could possibly entrust me to dispose of.
For Roy, like other hoarders, things have always taken precedence over his relationships. And although he accepted his daughter's help, he still won't allow Karen to clear the house.
This business of trust is the crux. But I don't feel trusted.
No.
Just have to sit and tolerate it.
No, you don't have to.
I do, don't I? I don't have any option.
You can,
except leaving.
You can see that we're getting better all the time.
Yes, I can see.
Well, then,
I think you'll find in many other situations like this, a lot of people would have left already.
That's not the point I'm making, though.
No. That's why I think you'll find a lot of hoarders live on their own, because they've driven everybody else out.
Although Roy has finally recognised that he hoards, only time will tell if he is able to accept Karen's help. And until the house is cleared, they won't be able to rebuild their marriage.